The Kurland family arrived in Montana ready for the trip of a lifetime. Their visit to a dude ranch started with a bird's eye view from a hot air balloon. This crew was ready for some fun.
After the hot air balloon ride, we decided to take an ATV tour. And it was spectacular. And the very last part of the tour, we have to go through a circular tunnel. The guide went first. I followed the guide with my other daughter on my ATV. And my youngest daughter, Georgia, who was 10, was behind us.
But that last ATV never made it out of the tunnel.
The first thing that I saw was the driver of the ATV literally limping out of this smoky tunnel. The whole ordeal was literally felt like I was in slow motion. I remember running up, and the first sight I see is this 3,000-pound ATV on top of my very tiny 10-year-old daughter.
At first, doctors thought Georgia had only suffered a few broken ribs and a broken collarbone. But after a few days, it became clear something much worse was going on. An invisible yet deadly injury. The broken clavicle had put a gash in her thoracic duct right above her heart. This caused fluid from her lymphatic system to leak into her lungs.
If it gets nicked during surgery, they see it, they can repair it, and they're good. In a trauma-type victim, there's rarely ever survivors. And to see it in children is even more rare.
Georgia and her worried dad were airlifted from Montana to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, more commonly known as CHOP. There, Dr. Yoav Dory performed his newly pioneered procedure for finding and fixing lymphatic leaks.
There's one doctor in the entire world that has been doing this incredible surgery that has been incredibly successful.
The entire family was overwhelmed by the love and care they received at CHOP.
I knew instantly from the second I walked into CHOP that I was in great hands.
Rick says the horrifying experience changed the entire family, but changed him most of all.
It just reshaped my whole view of how I approach life now. When you have a child, or that experience when your child was that close to death, and to this day I don't know how she lived or why she was chosen. You would give everything up to make sure your child is healthy. Nothing else matters.
If you would like to help families getting treatment at CHOP and children's hospitals across the country, please visit justoneworld.org.